Good morning, my dear students. Thank you for joining me in this video. Today I'm going to discuss chapter 15, tackling the following subjects: directions, instructions, suggestions, order of modifiers, more noun clauses. Okay, so let's start with the section number 1 on page 257, which is entitled by directions and instructions. Actually, these constructions are most easily understood when they are given in the imperative pattern. This sentence type starts with the phrase and has no express subject. A negative verb phrase may be made in the usual way or with the frequency word never. So when you want to give directions or instructions to someone, we tend usually to use the imperative form. So for instance, let's see these examples on the table below. Walk along beach. Walk along beach. Look here, we express the direction or the instruction with the use of the imperative form, and this sentence is in the affirmative form. And when we wanted to make it a negative, we either express it with the use of don't, as in the following example: don't put off seeing an optometrist, or with the use of never, as for instance, never neglect your eyes. Okay, this is as far as directions and instructions. Now let's move to subsection 2, which starts with the meaning of requests. Requests are made in the same pattern by the addition of the courtesy noun please. It is most polite to place please first, though it may occur at the end. Never put please between a verb and its object. So here, when we want to make a request, we usually tend to use the courtesy word please. And the book says that the word please is usually put at the beginning of a sentence or at the end of the sentence, but never put it between the verb and its object. Between the verb and its object. Okay, now let's see or examine the following examples. Please get here on time. Please don't be late. All of these constructions are used to express requests. Okay, and subsection 3, we notice the use of let's. Let's here introduces a suggestion which includes the speaker. The speaker himself is included within the suggestion. It is a contraction of let us, but the full form is seldom used. The direct object of let is always another verb, and this is very important point, that let is followed by another verb, and this verb constitutes the object of the verb let, with or without a complement. It may be followed either by complement or may not. Look at the examples mentioned in the table here. Let's go to class. Let's go to class. Let's hurry. So here hurry is not followed by a complement, but the verb hurry here expresses or stands for the object of the verb let. Let's not be late. Let's help Professor Baker look for his watch. So here Professor Baker look for his watch represents the complement of the verb help. Let's turn the page and open your books on page 258. Now we will study subsection 4, which begins with the meaning of suggestions. Actually, suggestions are of a more formal nature. They are expressed in sentences with non-clause objects introduced by that. The tense sequence rule does not apply in these cases, since the verb in the noun clause refers to a condition which does not exist at the time of speaking. The verb in the noun clause object is always a simple form, and this is very important, that the verb in the noun clause object is always a simple form, and it is called subjunctive when this thus used. So the verb following the verbs that are used to express suggestions are